Fala, turminha, beleza? Tudo certinho com vocês? Tudo maravilha? E aí? Só belezura, gente? Olha aí onde nós estamos de novo, hein? Vamos continuar nossa série aqui do Tales of Arise, beleza, turma? E seguinte, no último vídeo foi de live, né? Nós sequenciamos a campanha, chegamos numa parte interessante do jogo. Cara, a gente tá invadindo um negócio lá, no meio do mar, parece ser interessante. Não sei se ali vai ser o final do jogo, se vai ser só o começo da parte final do jogo. Mas é isso aí, vamos continuar lá. Gente, só não se esquece de se inscrever aí, ativa o sininho, beleza? Faz tudo Paranauê aí, gente, ajuda nós. Ó, eu fiz uns equipamentos. Vamos dar uma revisada aqui, cara, porque tem uns bagulho bolado aqui. Ó, fiz essa aqui pra ela. Ó, gigantoso indomável. Isso aqui... Cara, acho que vale a pena a gente voltar lá e fazer esses bagulho aqui, o bitelo, né, mano? Tá vendo esse escudo? O bagulho parece o símbolo de Esparta, mano. Vamos voltar lá, que acho que é só a gente fazer... Aproveitar e pegar a missão aqui.
Always good to be back in familiar territory. Hey, if we find anyone who needs help here...
I know. We'll make sure to ask...
Wow! Thank you. What? Great!
Yeah.
Wow!
Nossa. Que bosta. Pelo menos foi rápida a missão.
I wish I could get an examination.
Então, nessa parte aqui, mano, se pá... Ficou alguns bonecos pra gente descobrir, velho. Coruja aqui acho que não tem mais nada. Eu vou dar uma geral. Vamos passar, a gente faz a...
Let me see. Yeah. You're in well, all right?
If only your brain could keep up with your mouth.
Mas eu acho que aqui eu não tem não, porque não fez aquele sinal, né, do passaralho em cima, né? Não vai ter mesmo, não. Deixa eu ver uma coisa. Ó, 38, 30... Ó, tem... Começamos a entrar no tier de nível 39, isso é bom. Vou fazer o seguinte, vamos teleportar aqui. Vamos ver se o...
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Ó, aqui não deu nenhum sinal. Vamos ver aqui se vai dar alguma coisa. Vamos indo nos mapas. Também não tem nada. Eu acho que até sei. Eu acho que vai ser dentro do castelo que vai ter um pássaro, mano.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Aqui, ó, eu vou ter lá aqui, mas acho que não tem nada pra cá.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Ó, o passarinho não apareceu. Talvez aqui dentro tenha alguma coisa.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Isso aqui não vai nem mexer na experiência.
Get lost! Well, looky here.
Tem que completar o poleiro lá, mano.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Annihilation! Thunder!
Wish they were all that easy.
Yeah, I think we might be getting too strong.
Isn't that good?
Play along, would you?
Little help!
Do you require...
We're in the home stretch, guys.
What she said. Eyes on the prize.
Well then, I should probably think about tonight's menu.
I won't forgive you!
I can show you mine if you like.
That would be really awesome, Xion.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Phew, what a rush.
Que aparentemente tem nada mesmo, não.
Hi, Hoodle!
Here I come.
Over so soon?
É, aqui não tem nada mesmo, não. Tranquilo. Será que não tem mais nenhuma coruja? Vamos indo. Uma hora vai ter que aparecer essa coruja, velho.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Tá, aqui não tem nenhuma. A Caverna da Solidão, já vi nela? Vamos dar uma olhada.
We've reached our destination.
Ah não, aqui eu já vi. Aqui também, né? Talvez aqui, ó, túneis da mina de Zione, tá vendo? Acho que eu vou entrar ali pra ver. Eu ainda entrei ainda.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
It's quite hot here. The climate feels different from Menancia's.
It's gotten much cooler since leaving town, though.
Does that mean eyes were burning holes in us?
This place is rather gloomy.
Why don't you lighten the mood for us while we're here then?
I'll see what I can do.
Também não tem nada aqui. Tem problema. É esse elevador que dá lá, né? Será que ele funciona ainda?
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Eu achava que era aqui, viu? Parece que eu me enganei.
I think Hoodle senses something.
Que maravilha! Ah, é isso aí, ó. Tá aqui o safado.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Isso aqui é importante, ó. Ó, aqui não tem mais nenhum. Vamos voltar aqui pra ver. Dificilmente, né? Vai ter mais que uma coruja aqui, né? Isso aí, ó.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Muito bom, 32 corujas.
Well, most of the perches are filled up now. Frankly, I'm amazed there's so many of these guys.
What cautious lives they must have lived. They deserve credit for their vitality.
They're all so lovely individually, but I think they look downright awe-inspiring. And so many of them are gathered together in one place.
I don't know. It's hard to relax with all of them eyeballing us at once.
Yeah, I guess owls do seem to stare.
You've done well.
He's at it again.
Come on, you know you like it.
Frankly, I never thought you'd gather so many of us.
You are so quick to rescue those in need. You have given us a big, happy family.
We're on the brink of extinction. We must work together if we are to change our fate.
You carry a heavy burden.
Don't you worry. We can change fate. You won't be alone. I promise.
This isn't just your fight. I'm here for you too. I want us both to be together.
Será que a gente pegou todos?
That was you interpreting for the owls, right?
Yeah, of course.
It's nice to see everyone getting along, but perhaps we should be moving on.
Just who was that conversation between?
Try not to think about it too much. Besides, there's still a few empty perches left.
Falta?
We've come this far? Why stop now, right?
Hey, Hoodle. Once we've managed to gather all the owls, after that... Huh?
Gente, não tem mais puleiro pra encher. Pera aí. Eu não sei, mas eu acho que a gente pegou... Bom, tudo que dava... Talvez abra mais depois, não sei. Mas, bom, o que tinha aqui pra pegar desses mapas nós pegamos. Então, essa etapa do jogo tá concluída. Agora vamos voltar lá pro espigão. E a gente vai matar mais uns bichos. Ah, antes de ir pra lá... Quero ver um negocinho. Vamos só fazer uma... Eita, ali. Aqui, ó. Faz aquela colheita braba.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Isso. Olha o tanto que tem aqui, mano.
Hey, look! We've got way more animals!
I never imagined Law would have a knack for
Beleza, então agora sim. E é aqui que eu tenho que entrar. Descansar primeiro, né?
Makes sense since they're on the same wavelength.
Então a gente pegou todas as corujas.
It's chilly, that much is true.
That came out great. Everyone's gonna be real surprised. Rinwell, mind if we chat a little? What's wrong? You're looking pretty down.
Vou botar pra carregar meu vape.
Something on your mind?
Yeah, you could say that. It's just Well, there's something that's been eating away at me for a long, long time. Do you mind if I share it with you?
Of course not. I'm glad to listen.
See, my mom and dad used to tell me I shouldn't go around casting magic. But there was one time I did, behind their backs. And when I did, Almadria showed up.
Huh?
I hated Almadria for destroying everything I loved. But what I hated most was myself. For breaking my promise to my parents. Even though I swore I'd get revenge, there was always this nagging part of me that wondered if I even had any right to do so.
Rinwell, it was Almadria who killed your family. Don't torment yourself over one mistake.
How can you say that when my mother and father died because of me?
This may not comfort you much, but I'll say it anyway. I have a feeling your parents always knew something like that might happen.
What do you mean?
There was always a chance that someday, someone was going to find you and your family. But even knowing the risks, they still taught you magic. And there are two reasons I can think of for that. Second, they were hedging their bets.
Huh? On what?
On you, Rinwell. On how you turn out when you grew up. Sure, learning magic may invite danger, but it would have been even more dangerous to live in hiding without being able to defend yourself. They knew what they were getting themselves into when they taught you magic. And I think they did it because of how much they loved you.
Because my mother and father loved me.
Sorry, I know I shouldn't be putting words into your parents' mouths.
No, it's okay. I used to think I would have been better off if I never knew how to use magic. And if I'm really honest with myself, sometimes I still think that. But after traveling around with all of you guys, I've learned that there are things I can do with magic. That there's a point to it after all. So I'm going to keep trying. I'm gonna try and accept it as part of who I am. I want to use it to protect my friends. To protect the future of Dana. Do you think that's selfish of me?
Not at all. I wouldn't want it any other way with you, Rinwell.
Night, everyone! I want to go back to bed.
Beleza, agora sim, hein? Cara, ficaram uns bichos aqui. Aqueles bitelão lá de estrela, mano. Deve ser muito forte aqueles bichos. Talvez pegando nível 40 aqui dê pra gente tentar enfrentar eles, né? Isso aqui, esses bichos tem que matar tudo, velho.
I've never seen so many bullseyes.
I couldn't have done it without you.
Tem nada pra cá? Mata todos esses bichos aqui, velho. Eu quero lutinho. Aí, ó.
Little help!
Double far enough! Demon Fang! Come and face me! This on! This one's gonna be tough! Burn!
Tempest!
I can carve through armor!
Water, hear my
Sharp
call!
strike!
Raging
Strike!
flame!
I'm on a roll
Now, here's the evil astral energy! Full throttle!
A flawless victory.
Dance in the wind! Naturally!
Be still!
We got the advantage!
Good. Just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry! In an instant! Impact block! Now!
Shouldn't have messed with me.
You're my...
Illuminate the charges!
I owe you one.
Caralho.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Dance in the wind! Let the wind go!
It's over!
I'll be saving this one! Run the hurricane!
Here I come!
Let's do it! Astral energy!
Say no more.
Check out these biceps. Pretty glorious, right?
Why are guys so obsessed with their muscles?
Because these puppies have yet to let me down.
An opponent like this should be easy.
This one's all mine! Can't be swallowed by the power of water! Lightning! Downfall!
I'm just getting... I'm like bait through it!
Long! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Right, next one!
Already on it!
You picked the wrong fight!
Here's evil!
Take this!
What's this?
You're mine!
I'll heal you all! Where are
The
you
enemy
going?
feels on it, too.
We'll soon see about that! Here, let me help!
I owe you one.
I'll finish you here and now! Requires complete focus! Annihilation!
Infernal blade! Take this!
Cleanser!
How dare you shatter it? Pieces! Attack time!
Pierce through!
Well, looky here!
Ó, esses voadores aqui eu preciso deles, velho.
Here I come!
I can carve through armor!
You're mine!
Denied!
You're mine!
I can shatter any steel!
Now!
River!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Got it!
Well done!
Strike! You're finished! Mirage!
Raging
I'm on
storm!
sonic
Where
blow!
did that appear? Now!
Jolie!
Hey! Blow them away!
Lightning condemned!
Rising Wyvern!
Thunderblade! No complaints from me.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Take this!
I'm on! Can't get out of this!
Dragon Swarm!
Supernova!
Explosive ray!
I'll
tear you apart!
This one's mine!
Enough!
In here! Now! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Right, next one!
Rising Wyvern!
Already on!
Spear! Mirage!
Shattering
Dragon
pieces! Attack! Do it!
I've risen!
Tectonic! The enemy feels off too.
We'll soon see about that!
I'll smash you!
You are in tip-top shape!
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
As impressive as always.
Delicinha, né, mano?
And here I hoped I was improving. We managed
É isso aqui, hein?
to pull through.
Get lost! Lightning condemned! Dragon shell!
You're mine!
They got me flanked!
Try this!
Your wings won't save you from me! Astral energy!
Say no more.
Got it!
Well done!
I'll tear you
Try
apart!
harder!
Pesky
Let
airborne
the Martian
scoundrel!
handle! Sounds like a job for you truly!
Now I'm in the groove!
Hurricane thrust! Rising Phoenix!
Step into the fray!
Pierce through!
Eagle force!
Say no more. My turn.
These fists have got your name on them!
Lunar
Lightning
Blast!
thrust.
Now!
Rising Falcon.
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
We're in good form.
Aqui eu não fui nenhuma vez ainda. Eu passei batido por essa área aqui do... Tinha um lutinho ali, mas...
At the landing.
Tem bicho aqui, a gente quer. Olha lá, ó.
Gotta break through.
Raging, they're surrounding us! Far enough! Dragon
It's
Shot!
on.
Let's go! Air thrust!
Rip it!
Rising Warfare. Burn.
Eagle Assault! Everything! Burning!
Take!
Here's the
Got
Eagle!
fire.
I've got this!
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
Easy! Way to go!
Severing wind.
Mega Ray!
Mirage.
Very well! Astral Energy! Full throttle!
Now you're mine.
Raging Cascade!
Try harder.
Flame! Seal!
You're finished.
Warp at the top! Gemini Aqua! If it's in the sky, it's now!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Not a chance.
Armor won't save you! I'm on it!
This one's all mine.
Eagle Fly! I'll crush you!
Mano, esse boneco tá ficando forte pra caralho, velho.
Reflexes! Tenebrous Claw!
Ficaram frozen!
Hammer!
I need to be stronger.
Frozen Hammer.
Go no further! Take my breath!
Hurricane!
Burn.
Help this!
Watch it!
Take
this!
Lightning
Blade.
Thunder Blade! It's like trying to keep up to the wall!
I'll tear you apart! Just getting started! Far enough!
Here I come. I'm not done.
Lost my focus!
Here!
Shouldn't have messed with me!
Let's
No
go!
further!
First
There
aid!
you go! I feel like me again!
Rising
Lightning
Warfare.
Orb! Now!
I'm on a roll! Demons descend! Flashing fang!
Easy! Way to go!
Will this
Take
help?
this.
Lightning Orb!
Here I
Healing
come.
Cascade! Spread! Reload! Sleep now!
Prepare to
I'll
be
turn
bleeding!
it now!
Swallow
By
blade.
the power of water!
Here I come.
Do it!
Sword rain
Here
out.
you get toasty!
Bird strike!
I think I'm getting stronger.
Oh yeah? Think you could beat me at arm wrestling?
When have I not beaten you?
Right. I'll just go on ahead then.
Burn Strike.
Hi, Hoodle!
Flame inside me. Yours.
There you
Be let
are.
free.
Lunar Correction!
Swallow dance!
By the power of water! Raging Storm!
You're mine.
I
Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
See that?
That training's paying off.
Pierce Air In here!
Bullseye, Shion!
Get out of my sight line or you'll get hit!
É, louco, foi tudo pro vinagre ali, ó.
We're in good form.
Hey, look at that enemy! No holding back!
This'll be a piece of cake!
Lightning condensed! Water!
Dragon Shot.
Illuminate the solid score!
Demon presence.
Arch required! Healing
It's on.
Now! Kisara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Illuminate
My
the
turn.
dark! Come here!
You picked the wrong fight.
Roll now! Watch this!
I never miss!
It's in the sky!
Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
Delicinha, mano.
Through.
Lightning! Lightning far enough! Here's a healing arc! First aid!
What a relief. I'm just getting
Radiant, the two heads!
Shouldn't have messed with me.
Fair!
Armor won't save you.
This one's all mine.
Eat this. I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw. Blow away.
Rising wyvern. Burn.
I'll get it for you now.
Take it.
This one's mine!
Rising wyvern. Soaring like spear.
Sealed!
I'll tear you up.
Healing circle!
Thanks.
Lunar blast!
We've all got enough on us.
Dragon swarm.
Illuminate the blah 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 magic!
Eat this. Now or never.
Shockwave blast. Demon fang.
All good things come to you. Denied.
Annihilate!
Take this.
Demon fang. Burn in hell.
Razor cyclone! Let me know!
I'll smash you.
Dragon swarm.
I'll finish you here.
Try this.
Lunar corruption!
Explosive ray.
Now I'm in the groove.
Here, I'm hunting! Razor cyclone! Here's a healing arc! First aid! Lightning!
Now I'm in the groove. Demons descend. Flashing fang. With my comrades, I'm unstoppable.
And what about without them?
Ó, tem mais uma porta, porque eu não vi, ó.
Unstoppable?
Hi, Hoodle!
Rising wyvern.
I do!
I feel like me
Rising
now.
phoenix.
Hold together, just a little longer!
Be careful, everyone.
For the sympathy.
This one
Get it
is enormous.
together! We need you informed!
Take it. We got fire.
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it! Now!
All your
Frozen!
Hammer.
Lightning!
my turn.
Eat this.
Now! Get toasty!
Burn strike.
Right, next one!
Already on.
Fire a hand.
I'll tear you. I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
Here!
Eat this.
Radiant storm!
Storm.
Eat dirt.
Gemini Aqua!
Talon
Now!
hurricane.
Now! Get toasty!
Burn strike.
Cara, sabe cura que ele dá, mano? O bagulho dobra o dano. Mano.
Victory for the ages.
Burn Strike.
Hi, Hoodle! Let the marksman handle
I can
it!
carve through
Lunar
armor.
corruption!
Rising
Where are
falcon.
you going?
Be still. Rising falcon.
Dance in
I'm
the
on a
wind!
roll now.
Rising wyvern.
Eagle
Radiant
Dawn.
Raging
Take
cascade!
this.
Spread! Blah, blah, blah. Astral energy!
Say no more. Got it.
Well done!
Lewis kick.
Far enough.
Sword ring out.
I'm on a roll.
Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade.
The astral energy is surging around me.
How do you even...
Ali é o TP, beleza. Bom, pra cá.
know about all that astrally stuff?
Same way I know what you do in the middle of the night.
What? Are you serious?
We've sure climbed up a long way, haven't we?
Watch your step ahead. With no fencing in place, it would be quite hazardous to fall.
Gotta break through.
Coming through! Dragon
Swallow blade.
Host it! Raging!
Watch this.
Here's a healing arc!
Rising hit time. Dragon swarm. You picked the wrong fight.
By the power of
Swallow dance. Do it. Run well. Demons descend. Flashing fang.
easy! Way to go!
I'll smash you. Now I'm in the groove.
Rising wyvern. Stardust.
Raging
Rising
storm!
falcon.
Flame! Reload!
Sonic thrust.
Mikara, frozen!
Hammer.
Here I go!
My turn. Lewis.
Mega
Swallow
ray!
blade.
Healed now!
Stardust. Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade.
Já era.
I'm even stronger than before.
Galera, o pano nível 40, pai. Matar esses porra aqui.
I'll take you all on.
I'm ready. Raging cascade. I never miss.
Now I'm in trouble.
This is bad, right?
Yes,
Shouldn't have messed with
very
me.
bad. They may look cute and stuff. No, they're great.
Demon Fang, pissed off.
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life.
I'll heal you all.
Not a chance.
Big waterfall. Swallow this.
I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw. First
Will this help?
Too fast.
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Ignite.
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword and with the thorn.
Shia, your arms are really incredible.
It's thanks to you I can use them.
And I promise I'll always be here.
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
Blending flash.
Photon now.
Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade.
A victory for the ages.
That equipment should come in handy.
Equipamento é bom. Olha o tamanho do bitelo ali, ó.
Get lost. Dance in the wind. I'm on. Here we go. I can handle it. Blazer. Lightning orb.
Here I come.
Raging cascade.
Blazing wyvern. Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade.
See that?
That training's paying off.
Leave the enemy arc to me.
No place here. Eat dirt.
Now.
Escape.
Lightning. Downfall.
What's this? Rip and tear.
Lightning falcon.
Slow flight. Lunar direction. Just astral energy.
Say no more.
Well, looky here.
This'll make us even more formidable.
Isso também é importante. Olha o tamanho desses aqui, pai.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Here I come. I never miss. It'll body slam us into next week.
Now you see what I can do. Can't get out of this.
Illuminate.
Forward blade. Try harder. Pissed off. Burn in hell.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Now I'm in the groove! Now I'm in trouble! I can't heal you forever!
I owe you, Sion. Healing is what my art sees at. All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
You're mine.
Lightning orb. Lightning reflection.
I'm on. This one keeps charging us.
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Giant, I'll leave it to you.
Nothing gets by.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Come on, now you see what I can do!
Be still.
Esses aqui são grandes, viu, mano?
Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade.
See that?
That training's paying off. Ignite! Talon Hurricane!
Denied!
Healing arc!
Eagle now I'm in the groove. In a bind. There you go. That freaking does it.
Gale Force!
Talon Hurricane!
That'll heal you all!
Eagle Thigh. What's this?
Rising Wyvern!
Thanks for the healing. Watch yourself, okay? Yeah, you too.
You hear it now?
Rising
There you go! Don't let up!
You see what happened there as you crossed me.
One more!
Shouldn't have done that.
Try harder! Be on it,
I'll tear you ready and
Try
ready.
it!
I'll smash you. Now I'm in the groove.
Gale Force!
Glimmer Dragon. I'll crush.
Cara, não tenho mais... Usar o bagulho pra curar PC lá.
Tenebrous Claw.
Lunar Corruption!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone.
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
Eu nem vi o que dropou de item, velho.
We got some good equipment.
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Burn in hell!
Far enough! Primed and ready!
First strike!
This one's mine!
River!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
You're mine!
We got the advantage.
Good. Just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry, because raw's ours. Anything in armor is all mine. Now I'm in the groove.
You fight better at it. The further away, the better. You and I both. Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Deu tempo. E aproveitar o bônus ali, né, mano? Não pode perder aquele bônus lá não, velho.
Carve through armor.
Rising Wyvern!
I'm on it.
Soaring
Get
Rising
in
Spear!
here! Get into the wind!
I'm on a roll now.
Not on my watch! Now!
Try this! River!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Got it!
Well
The
done!
flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Reload! Holy glimmer!
Be still!
Holy wheel!
Damn it! Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
I'm on a roll now!
Denied. Talon Storm.
Megasonic thrust! Pierce through!
More where that came from! Thunderblade!
Take this! Take this!
Hurricane! Glimmer Flow! Lightning
Pierce
Descent!
through!
Thunderblade! Illuminate the healing arc! Come forth!
Be still!
Storm!
You're mine!
Lunar Blast!
Here I come!
I'm pretty worn out.
Want to rest up for a bit?
O bagulho é alto aqui, hein, velho.
Gotta break through!
Armor won't save you.
Where are you going? Hold on to your arc!
Blending
Here I
flash!
come!
I'm surrounded.
Lightning Descent!
Eat this.
Rising
Watch it.
Illuminate the
The
land!
flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Holy land!
Eat this!
Now!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade. See that?
That training's paying off!
Leave the enemy!
I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous Claw.
Here, let me help.
Far enough!
I felt fine not too long ago.
Raging cascade! I can do this myself! Here's the evil!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And finally to me!
Solid hurricane!
More for the stockpile!
You're mine! It's over!
Ready and quick!
A banana!
I can carve through armor!
Flame inside!
Lightning orb!
I've used a bit too much healing.
Go no further!
You require...
Vamos ver se eu presto atenção agora no que vai dropar desse bicho, que da outra hora eu perdi, mano.
Raging storm! Where are you going?
Rising sun!
There you go!
No further!
You're mine!
Wind astral energy!
All mine! Ignite!
Healing quiver dragon! Wind astral energy!
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword, or with my thorn.
I'll smash you! I'm on a roll now!
Ah! Pierce through!
Far enough!
Blow away!
Please now!
Crumble! Rising
I'm on a
sun!
roll now!
Vacuum blade! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Double Demon Fang!
Here I go!
Storm!
Thunder field!
Blast the flame inside the cure to be let free!
Raging cascade!
Now this!
Rising
I
Phoenix!
never miss!
Talent hurricane!
Raging
Take
storm!
it!
Now!
you're talking!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Got it!
Well done!
You're finished!
Wind astral energy!
Can't get out of this!
Lightning tornado!
Rising Wyvern!
I can carve through armor!
I'm on Rising Element!
Hurricane!
Trigger Storm! Try this!
Here goes! Here goes! Take that! Healing
Swallow
circle!
Blade! That's on! Pierce through! You picked the wrong fight!
Thanks for the healing.
Watch yourself,
You're
okay?
mine!
Yeah, you too.
Eagle fly!
Eternal
Let's
Devastation!
tear 'em up!
Lightning
Demon
orb!
Fang!
Oh! Now I'm real mad!
Lightning inferno!
Double
Thunderbolt!
Demon Fang!
Illuminate the throne! Holy
Destruct it! Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw!
We can really make weapons with this?
Osso de megafauna. Vamos lá.
Here?
It's here?
Yes. All the energy flowing through the wedge comes together and collects here.
Is that thing a Zoogle? Holy crap, it's huge!
A central core and a guardian?
Once we beat that thing, it'll stop the wedge from taking in any more astral energy, right?
It seems we're in for a fight regardless.
Here it comes.
Stay sharp, everyone!
41, puta que
No
pariu.
end to what the Renans can cook up?
I don't know if that's machine or what, but I do know it's pissing me off!
Watch yourself. There is no knowing what it is capable of.
Any other wisdom you want to pass along? Rip its head! Like both ways!
I can do it!
Rising Wyvern!
I never miss!
You're mine!
I'll finish you here and now! Be still! Come on a roll now!
I'm all stopped up!
I really
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Here I come! It's over!
Purge malevolence!
Burn it hell!
Rock-Gang waterfall!
Ready and ready!
Lancer! Dance in the wind! Air
Dragon
thrust!
down! Armor won't save you! I'll finish you here and now!
Purge malevolence!
Now I'm in the groove!
Waterfall! Freeze Lancer! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Dragon shout! Tear! Eagle assault!
Illuminate the dark!
Eagle
I
assault!
never miss!
Stardust! Rolling snap!
Illuminate the dark! Pierce evil! Holy glimmer! Holy
Dragon
Lancer!
shout! Rising falcon!
I'm on a roll!
Glacial spear. You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
Purge malevolence! Rock-Gang waterfall!
Dragon
Freeze
shout!
Lancer! Dance in the wind!
Lost my
Air
foot!
thrust! Radiant pierce!
Dragon shout!
Radiant
This
pierce!
one's all mine!
Dance in the wind!
Glacial
More
spear.
incoming!
Pierce evil.
I'm just
Freeze
getting
Lancer!
started!
Purge malevolence! Pierce!
They've got me surrounded.
Holy
What's
Lancer!
this?
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Flame of fury!
Rising Wyvern!
Now you see what I can do.
You're mine!
Pierce evil!
You're on!
Malevolence! Freeze Lancer!
Try harder!
Freeze Lancer!
Not a chance!
Dance in the wind!
It's over!
Air thrust!
Dragon shout! We are freaking invincible!
Jonathan and the others truly are strong.
Can't get out of
What
this!
about me?
I never miss!
Be still! The flame inside
Glacial
me yearns
spear.
to be set free! You picked the wrong fight!
Lightning orb! Confiscated! Healing circle! What would I do without you?
Leave the chargers to me!
Thanks so much!
Rising falcon! Flaming thrust! Stardust!
Illuminate the dark!
Dragon sword!
Holy land!
You're mine! It's over! Armor won't save
Nice,
you!
Lon!
You get all the love!
Hey, I'm here too, you know!
Try harder! Take this! Dragon shout!
I'm on a
Take
roll
it!
now!
It's over! Rising Wyvern!
One more!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Pierce! Dance!
Ignite! You're mine!
Confiscated!
Rising Wyvern!
Healing circle!
Caralho, mano.
Not ever!
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword and with my sword.
This one's mine! Illuminate the dark! We don't have firearms here on Dana.
I can show you mine if you like.
That would be really awesome, Sion.
on!
Dig waterfall!
Here I come!
Now
you see what I can do!
Dragon shout!
Make Bolero!
Here I go!
Take this! Stardust! Soaring light spin!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Vinagre.
Is it over?
What the hell is going on?
It's too dangerous! Stay back!
okay?
Hey, are you crying?
I'm not the only one.
I heard it. Whatever it was, I heard it.
As did I. I'm not sure I'd call it a voice, but it was there.
What in the world just happened?
That was Dana's astral energy we just encountered. And I think what we heard might have been its voice?
You're saying astral energy has a mind of its own?
I haven't the slightest idea. But do you remember what happened when we fought Balsef back in Calaglia?
You mean when that fire monster came out of the spirit vessel?
Exactly. There was such a huge overflow of astral energy, it caused a monster to spawn and take physical form. Maybe the same thing happened here, just with way more astral energy and a bigger monster.
Does that mean if you gather enough astral energy, it can become sentient or take a physical form?
That's what I'm guessing, but it's just speculation. Master cores are able to hold a lot more energy than a spirit vessel, but we still haven't seen anything like that happen in our dealings with them.
That being said, there may be a mechanism afoot inside Master cores and spirit vessels that prevents such reactions.
That fire monster. I remember how it only appeared after Balsef's spirit vessel broke.
Then the reason Rinwell was able to sense all that astral energy earlier must have been because it was too much for that Zoogle to contain by itself.
So, then where do you think the Zoogle went? All that energy and poof, it's gone. The Zoogle with it. Doesn't that sound weird to anyone?
Indeed it does. However, in order for us to move our hypothesis forward, we will need to gather more evidence first. On that note, how are you holding up, Rinwell?
I just can't work out why. Why the voice reached out to me first.
Rinwell?
I can't help but wonder if it's because of my heritage that I was the one to hear it. Sorry. That's a strange thing to think, isn't it? Anyway, we should get going, right? We need to make sure the energy flow has actually stopped.
Are we gonna have to take this winding path all the way back down, too?
Yeah, but if anything, it should be easier than the climb up.
Really? Well then.
Actually, I've heard it's easier to develop muscle aches when going down.
Seriously?
Opa! E aí?
Everything all right? You kind of looked like you wanted to get something off your chest.
Huh? Oh,
Or not, you know, whatever.
yeah.
Yeah?
Sorry, never mind. Just forget it.
You want to try being a little less cryptic, maybe? Yeah, all right, jeez. Sorry for taking an interest.
Stop it! It's okay, Hootle! Sorry. I guess I still don't really know how to put it into words.
Nah, that's fine. No rush. It might help you to talk about it, though.
I'll keep that in mind. And thanks.
E agora? Fechou tudo os TP de novo.
Let's dispose of the trash.
I'm on topic throw! Denied! Right there! Watch this! All good things come to an end.
Burn in hell!
Let me help.
Whirlwind snap!
I owe you one. Dazzle!
No further.
Roll now.
Severing
Water. Hear my call. Spread.
You see what happened there is you crossed me. Shouldn't have done
Sword Rain
that.
Alpha!
Lightning.
Hear my call. Rip it, catch it.
Easily be faithful.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Dance in the wind. Breathe
Here
in here.
I come!
All finished.
O bicho aqui é forte, velho.
Double Demon
Where are
Fang!
you going?
Demon
Holy
Fang! The
land.
flame
One more
inside me!
time.
Yours to be let free!
Here, let me help.
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword, everything is
You got
going.
this covered. Healing circle. Holy land. I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Prepare to be seen!
Hasten.
Pierce through!
Not ready.
Rising water. Do it! Remote!
Astral energy.
Say no more! Got it!
Well done.
Take this!
Far enough. I'm on it. I'll finish you here and now.
Be still!
Here's the evil.
Rising
March
spell.
steel.
Take this.
Freeze lancer.
Eagle fly. Talon hurricane.
Lightning
Now off my
You're mine!
Magic is out.
Sword Rain Alpha! You picked the wrong fight!
storm.
Healing
Now
circle.
you see what I can do. Now I'm in the groove.
Demon Fang! I'm on Demon Fang!
I'll run you
Rising
through.
water! Enough this!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! Radiant pierce!
Here I come!
This one's mine.
Rising Phoenix!
Magic is am. Holy land.
Sword Rain
Let me
Alpha!
help.
Rain of Flame!
Watch
Demon
this.
Weapon!
Talon hurricane. Eagle fly.
You're mine!
Now I'm in the groove. These fists have got your name on them.
Into the
Mirage!
Take this.
Far up. Healing circle. Do it.
Remote!
Astral energy.
Say no more!
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
É, ele não deixa da TP não, manda voltar na sola, pai.
You picked the wrong fight!
Lightning orb. Lunar lightning
I'll
condemned.
smash you.
You're mine!
Light burst forth.
Radiant genesis.
Not a chance!
Top field. Not on my watch.
In a bind.
Here I come!
Do it.
Remote!
Astral energy.
Say no more! Got it!
Well done.
Escape!
Water. Illuminate the
Demon
dark.
Fang!
Come
Ignite!
forth. Holy glitter. Holy land. I never miss.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Do it. You must take that. Demons descend. Flashing fang.
Nicely done.
Como é que a gente tá de habilidade? 96. Olha que maravilha. Ataque mais 50, pai. Bom, é isso aí. Tem que cair aqui. Será? O que tem que fazer nessa porra? Aí, né, mano? Aí, ó.
Gotta break through!
This'll come in handy.
Take this! You're finished!
I'm on it.
Can't be
Freaking does it.
Ready to go. Never ready.
Pesky airborne scoundrel. Light burst forth.
Cara, eu acho que com o material que a gente pegou aqui,
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and the pummel is
vai dar pra pegar as armas lá, hein?
This one's all mine. Dragon Swarm.
Here you
go.
Now,
You like me?
Look sharp.
Lightning Tiger Blade. See that?
That training's paying off.
On a roll now.
by the power of water.
Do it!
Demon
I got
Fang.
it. Eagle Fly.
Demon Fang.
Don't leave. Hey, blow them away.
Easy peasy, ha hoodle.
Guess I misread the landing.
Pegar todo esse material aqui, né, mano? Deixar garantido que pelo menos mais umas 2 armas a gente vai conseguir fazer, velho.
Now I'm in the groove.
Rising Phoenix.
I'll heal you all.
Inferno Showtime.
Sword Rain
I
Alpha.
can carve through my roll.
Get toasty.
Bird strike.
Right, next one.
Already on it.
Dragon Swarm. Eternal Devastation.
Demons descend. Flashing fang.
Now.
Ready to go.
You're finished.
Illuminate the dark.
Stardust. The flame inside me yearns to be let free.
Do it. Demons descend. Flashing fang.
Not a chance. I'm not
Fix you
done.
up.
Sword Rain Alpha. Rising Wyvern.
Storm. Lunar corruption. Hold on to your arm.
Do it.
Be still.
Gion.
Get toasty.
Bird strike.
Those bombs of yours are amazing.
Who needs a gun when you can send them flying?
Burn strike. Olha os jagunção ali, ó.
Out of our way!
Dragon Tail. Watch this. Enough. Anything in armor is over.
Rising
Nossa, um já foi pro vinagre já?
Can't get out of this. That frigid does it.
Glacial spear.
coming through. Ha! Now. Scarlet Inferno. Swallow Blade. Infernal Torrent. Try harder. Here I come.
This one's mine!
Watch it.
Burn in hell.
I'll heal you more. Here we go. Don't let up. Healing circle.
Explosive rain.
Hear my call.
Glimmer Flash. It's the flame inside me yearns to be let free.
Eagle assault.
Thunder fever.
Shattering them to pieces. Attack right. Take this. Oh, now you're in a bind. Oh, now I'm real mad.
Holy level.
Blow away.
Keeps charging us.
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it. I'll leave it to you.
Illuminate the dark.
I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
Take it.
Watch this.
Swallow Blade. Destruction. Try harder. Not a chance. Try harder. My turn. Try harder. My turn.
Getting stronger.
Here, let me help. First
Roll now. Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis.
My turn.
This one's mine.
Now you see what I can do.
Hold up. Radiant
Frigid does it.
Now we're not
in the wind.
Lightning thrust.
Healing word. Lightning condensed.
Spear.
Now I'm in the groove.
Ficaran frozen.
Hammer.
That was a little close for comfort.
An opponent like this should be easy. This one's Not today!
I owe you, Sion.
Healing is what my arts do best.
Get out of this!
All I can do is cause havoc in this astral energy.
Say no more! Got it!
Well done. Lunar
Swallow
corruption.
blade!
By the
Start up!
power of water. All disaster. Frozen.
Hammer!
Not a chance!
Now.
Hey! Blow them away!
I can feel my precision improving.
Aí, ó, level up. 41 já, mano. Tá porra. Ó lá, ó. Bom, hein? Esse lugar aqui dá um bom XP, cara. Vou matar esses porra aqui. Ih, não dá. Vou passar batido que agora eu quero ir lá no...
Guess I misread the land.
Acho que o que eu precisava de material já...
Ow!
Water. Here I go.
Armor won't save you!
Rising Falcon!
Raging storm.
I'm on up!
Rising! The flame inside me! Yours to be let free! First strike! You picked the wrong fight!
There you
Have this
I'm
go.
just getting started!
You're finished!
Sion, astral energy. Full throttle.
A flawless victory.
Naturally.
Rising Wyvern! I'm not done!
I never miss.
Now, this is Rinwell! Demons descend! Flashing fang!
I still got a ways to go!
Isso aqui é lindo, mano. Por que eu não posso usar? Mano, tem alguma coisa esperando nós lá embaixo, tá ligado, né?
It looks like that beam of light has stopped.
Then is it safe to say we've avoided oblivion for the time being?
I can still sense a faint glimmer of energy, though. It hasn't completely dispersed.
You can tell? Rinwell, your senses seem a lot sharper than before, don't they?
And you said you heard that voice, right?
I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I don't feel bad, though.
If trace amounts, however small, do remain, then it leaves us no choice. We must destroy the entire structure.
What do you suggest? We bring it down piece by piece?
Once that's done, what do we do then?
Mata todo mundo.
We go to Lenegis. Even if we could destroy the whole wedge like he suggested, it'd only buy us time. The fact they sent this thing down tells me they're not giving up this planet without a fight.
There's also the matter of the Renis Alma. Its circumstances still have yet to be truly resolved.
But how do we even get to Lenegis?
What if we hotwire one of their starships? There's gotta be one on the planet somewhere, right?
Starships are only seen on Dana at the start and end of the Crown Contest. Otherwise, they remain on Lenegis. Believe it or not, we Renans down here aren't quite as free to come and go as one might think.
Great. Well, I'm out of ideas then. We definitely don't have the tech to build a starship. And even if we found a Renan who'd help, who knows how long that'd take.
Yeah. Waiting for a starship to come down from Lenegis would probably be quicker than that.
Wait. Alphen, when you came down from Lenegis, it had to have been in a starship of your own, right?
Right. Oh, of course.
You can't be serious. That was 300 years ago. There's no way it's still gonna work.
But Alphen didn't wake up until a few years ago. That means it had to have still been functioning that whole time to keep his body preserved.
Indeed. You wouldn't happen to remember where you landed, would you?
My memories around where I parked are still a little hazy, but I do know that I woke up in Calaglia, so chances are it's still in the area. At least it's a place to start. Luckily, that realm's my old stomping ground, so I should be able to get us some help finding her.
This is it.
Yeah, as long as Lenegis stands there, there's no avoiding it.
So what's this help in Calaglia you're planning to enlist?
My buddy Nath. If anyone there knows something, I figure it's him. But first, we need to catch a boat and get back to the mainland.
Bom, vamos voltar, que agora nós temos que fazer nave não, tem que fazer armas.
Our first port of call is Ulzebek.
Back where you first started out.
Yeah, along with my dad.
You okay?
Talvez o local seja aquele naquele primeiro mapa, ação de mapa que tá bloqueado.
That's all.
Liar. Huh? You heard me. You've never been good at hiding your emotions, Xion.
Excuse me? Just what do you... No. You're right. I'm sorry.
Is it about Alphen?
No. Not just him.
Something you can't talk about?
Rinwell, I'm not like the rest of you.
Of course you are! No, I'm serious. Back when we first met, I think maybe then I did think we were different. But now I know that isn't true. You and I are the same, Xion. We're alike in more ways than you know. If any of us is different, it's me. I'm a Danon who can use magic. I may be the last. My family and I have been living in hiding as long as I can remember.
Everyone has their own pain that can be hard for other people to understand. I saw the two of you talking and thought you could use a third wheel. So, here I am. Sorry.
If anyone's the odd one out here, it's me. Believe me, you don't want to listen to my problems.
Want me to go?
I didn't say that.
I get that you must have a lot circling around that head of yours. And that's okay. Whatever's worrying you right now, you're allowed to worry about it. And you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. I know I'm not a Renan like you, or a mage like Rinwell. I'm not a sovereign, maiden, or lord. I'm just a Danon who used to be a slave. But regardless of all that, I'm here for you, Xion.
That goes for me too. We all want to be there for you. Me and Hoodle and even the boys. I promise. I mean, that is what friends are supposed to do, right?
I said this to Alphen, and now I'll say it to you. You're not alone in this.
Thank you. Rinwell. Kisara.
And right on cue, I think I should make my way back and lie down for a bit. My battle with this ship continues.
Yeah, I better head back too. We wouldn't want the guys thinking they're in charge. Can you imagine Law at the helm? Who knows what kind of trouble we'd get into?
Still, if that's true, then it's all the more reason I have to
Ih,
do
mano, a
this.
mina vai se matar, velho. No final.
Aw, are you tired, Hoodle?
You sure he's not just trying to hide from us?
All right, something is definitely up with Shion.
Yeah, something big by the looks of it. I've never seen her so serious.
So, do you think we should say something to Alphen then?
I was wondering the same thing myself. But then it occurred to me. Whatever this thing on her mind is, it's probably the last thing in the world she wants people to know about. If she's trying this hard to keep it secret, then it's not really our place to go telling people before she's ready.
Yeah.
I can't tell them. There's just no way I could, right?
Provavelmente vai ser aquela pegada lá. Vai ter que se matar pra conseguir salvar o rolê, né? Aí no final ninguém morre. Vamos teleportar pra lá porque eu acho que dá pra fazer umas armas. Coisa fina.
Ah, Calaglia. Feels like it's been ages.
And wasn't Zephyr with us too?
Yeah.
Everyone around here looks so much happier than they used to.
I'll say. It feels like an entirely different place. I suppose it's had time to adjust to its newfound freedom.
Zephyr would have been so happy to see this.
Yeah, he really would have. Especially if he knew Law was... Law? Something bothering you, Law?
Nah, I'll be fine. It's just, you know.
It still weighs on you, doesn't it? Running away back then.
I abandoned my home. Then when I finally come back, it's been liberated. What's important is that it's free. I get that, I do. I just... I should have been here.
Tomara que a gente tenha todos os materiais, hein, mano. O upgrade de arma aqui vai ajudar muito, mano. Olha aqui, ó, que lindinho. Ó, essa pedra chamejante eu não tenho. Fragmento de granito eu não tenho. A mãe desse escudo, velho.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Dá pra transferir um bagulho bolado, hein? Bom, deu pra fazer mais armas. Então isso já me deixa bem feliz. Deu pra fazer o quê? Umas 3? Vou fazer boas armas.
We've reached our destination. I hope everyone isn't pushing themselves too hard.
Mind if I join you, Law? Hey, Law, about what you said before.
When?
You were telling me how there were things you wished you could have asked your dad. If you want, you can always come to me with your questions.
What brought this on all of a sudden? Don't I already lean on you enough as it is?
Still, there's plenty you would want to ask him if he was still alive, right?
I mean, yeah, but I think you'll have a hard time answering any of them, if I'm being honest.
How come?
I mean, the stuff I want to ask him about is, like, how he met my mom and how he won her over. Stuff like that. Anyway, not really something you can help with, right?
You're right. Sorry, Law. I can't even begin to imagine how to help with that.
You're telling me. I just wish there was someone experienced I could ask about this kind of stuff.
Yeah, he was definitely that.
Don't you think we're both getting pretty strong now?
Será que nesse nível que eu tô já dá pra gente tentar aqueles outros bichos lá?
I feel pretty refreshed after...
Quem sabe, né? Vê que tinha um lá que era nível 50 e ela vai pedrada, né?
That's sleep.
We've reached our destination.
Just one thing after another, and it all falls on my head to...
Hey, Nath.
What? Can't you see I'm... Alphen?
Looks like you have your hands full.
As much as ever. As if I wasn't busy enough putting down the last remnants of Renan rule, I'm up to my ears in Danon disputes. And then, to top it all off, that thing had to come crashing down from out of the sky.
Pretty sure we've heard this somewhere before.
But enough about my problems. What can I help you with?
Yeah, we're looking for an old Renan starship. You wouldn't happen to know any around these parts, would you?
A starship? What do you need one of those for?
To get to Lenegus.
Lenegus? Are you out of your damn mind?
Believe it or not, it wouldn't be the craziest thing we've done recently.
Oh, I believe it. Well, either way, I'm afraid I haven't heard anything about a starship.
Then do you have any historical records by chance?
Sure, we've got stacks of old records.
Mind if we take a look at them?
Yeah, okay.
Thanks, Nath.
I read through all of the records, but I only found a single line that might point to what we're looking for. It mentions a rock that shot across the sky and landed past the mountains. The event was recorded just before the first Renan invasion.
And you think that might be the starship?
I don't know. There was nothing else in the records that came even close. It looked like it was someplace called Berg, but maybe I'm reading it wrong.
Berg?
That ring any bells for you?
Yeah, that's one of the biggest volcanoes in Calaglia. I was just there recently, investigating a report of a meteor someone saw.
Another meteor in the same area? Really?
I wonder if it could have been one of those lights that shot out of the wedge.
All the more reason to check it out. Can you tell us how to get there?
The old Zion mine is up that way. One of the veins we abandoned connects to the volcano. Go ahead and use that. But you should be careful.
Huh?
I don't know if it has anything to do with the meteor. But there's a giant Zoogle running riot in there. Never seen anything like it.
A Zoogle, huh?
Well, I turned back as soon as I caught sight of the thing, so I can't tell you much more. Just be real careful if you head out that way. All right.
I guess...
Right.
I didn't like the sound of that monster Nath was talking about one bit.
Well, we have to press on.
Everything okay with Hootle, Rinwell? He seems kinda out of spirits.
It must be the heat getting to him. We don't get these kind of temperatures back in Cislodia.
Galaglians born and raised here struggle with it too, so it's no surprise.
Aha! So that's why his plumage is so white. He was born in a winter wonderland.
Actually, Dan and owls absorb the astral energy of whatever land they're raised in. Where they're born doesn't affect their appearance at all. But that's not why he's white. The real reason is that he's still just a baby. Woo!
You mean their plumage changes color depending on where they grow up? Weird.
And with all this traveling we've been doing, it wouldn't surprise me if his wings ended up looking like a colorful painting.
I think he suits his snowy complexion. It'll feel strange to see him change.
How awesome would it be if his head and wings were different colors? And his stomach and sides, like a map of our travels! Ow, lay off, will ya? So much for the heat making him docile!
You've only yourself to blame for that one. Hootle takes pride in his appearance, you know.
Fascinating. An appreciation of aesthetic beauty in an owlet so young.
Dohalim, I think you've drawn his attention.
Muito bom. Pra onde agora? Ah, não tinha esse caminho aqui, tinha?
We've reached our destination.
Sabe coisa a mais aí?
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Isso aqui vai tomar 2 tapas. Nível 9, ó. Essa área já tá bem fraca, né?
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Será que vai aparecer uns bitelão?
So we're back in the Zion Mine tunnels. Who would have thought we'd be going through this place again? This is where you and I first fought together.
And also the first time we touched, as I recall.
Wait, really?
Yes, really.
So this path is supposed to take us out to Berg Volcano?
We're not gonna see any lava burst out in front of us or anything, are we?
Don't get so paranoid you let a rock fall on your head, Law.
Ó, tem os bichos. Ixi, Maria, hein? Vamos ver o nível dessas perebinhas aí. Ah, aqui vai dar o material pra fazer aquela pedra de granito lá. O negócio assim, não é? Vai ser aqui, hein?
Well, yeah. We've reached the inner portion of Berg Volcano.
We need to find that starship. And
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Not on my watch!
I'm on it.
Annihilation!
Power's
Never
hard.
ready!
Be still.
Supernova!
Eagle fly.
All right, it's a duel of the arms! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Here it goes!
We got flyers.
I've got it!
Carve
Let a
through
marksman
it.
handle it!
And all yours. The flame inside me. Yours to be let free. Burn in hell.
I'm on a roll now.
Denied! Glacial Spear!
Lightning strike. Stardust. Rising falcon. Take this.
Rolling snap.
Rising wyvern.
Go away.
You're mine. No, not done.
Holy Lance!
I wonder if we can make new weapons
Olha lá.
with this.
Puta que pariu, hein?
No choice.
Esse aqui vai dar o outro material.
One keeps charging up.
That's what my
Don't
shield's
mind if
for!
I do!
Get behind me!
Got it. I'll leave it to you. In an instant. Impact block.
You have to aim for the right area on their back!
In a vine.
Rising Cascade!
Go away.
Feel
Back in their defense.
Glad you have your uses!
I'll show you how useful I can be.
Lunar
I'll tear you
Collision!
apart.
Burn in hell.
Law!
Demons descend. Flashing fang.
Easy! That's the way to go!
Stardust.
Holy Lance!
Clear.
Burn.
Graviton Field!
Lewis.
Fire! Here! Wind Astral Energy! For the win! Now! Frozen!
Hammer.
My turn.
Made one!
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
Olha lá, fragmento de granito.
This might be some decent equipment.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
É isso mesmo, ó. Delicinha, hein?
Huh.
Hi, Hoodle!
I can carve through armor! I'm on it! In a bind!
Your hide is thick as armor! Charge malevolence! Arcade waterfall!
You picked the wrong fight!
Just getting
Stand in the wind!
No armor!
Now! Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
You're finished!
Raging cascade!
I'll stop it,
Here! Thanks, Kitara!
Whirlwind
Rhythm marksman handles
Phoenix!
wind astral
Swallow blade! Try harder! I'm not done!
By the
Rising Wyvern!
Do it!
River!
Astral energy!
Say no more! I'll take you all on! Here I come! Rising Wyvern! It's over!
Now I'm real mad!
Do it!
Take
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
You can make plants grow instantly? What if we use this for fruits and vegetables?
I'd rather not be our party's fertilizer. Thank you very much.
This will be a delicious piece of cake!
I'm like bait to them!
Lightning Thrust! Rising Falcon!
By the power of water! More where that came from!
You're mine!
Here! Do it!
River!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours, truly!
Hurricane Thrust!
Here's a healer now!
River!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Now! Here I come!
Armor won't save you!
Severing wind! Soaring light spear!
Do it! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Hold up! Is this as valuable as I think it is?
Como é que a gente tá de XP? 41, 41... Tá, acho que logo a gente...
Get lost! I never miss! Illuminate the dark!
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
Easy! Way to go!
Close up! Time to get out of the way!
Rising soaring light spear!
Its armor's too strong.
Then I'll split it open!
You picked the beam I get!
Eat this! I'll run you through!
What would I do without you?
Dragon shell!
Swallow blade!
Illuminate the dark!
Destruction!
Holy Cloud! Holy Land!
No further! Double demon fang!
Now I'm real mad!
I'm out of back into the fray!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Rising
I
Phoenix!
never miss!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Puta, vai vir uns bagulho da hora, hein?
My face is starting to sting, and my throat feels super parched.
Here, have some water. Just make sure you don't drink too much.
Thanks.
Isso aqui, ó.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Let me see what I can do.
Struck! Rising Phoenix!
It's like you got nothing happening. Do it! Darling! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action.
Caralho, que pedrada, hein?
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
Gotta break through!
Pieces.
Don't mind if I do!
Eat this. Oh,
Dragon
you.
Swarm!
Like lunar corruption! Purge by the power of
Hey,
You got
do it.
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life.
My turn!
Come on, flying freaks. Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone.
Not a chance! I'm not
Raging Lightning! Reload! I'm out of there!
Take this.
Rising
Freeze Lancer!
Hurricane Thrust! Rising Phoenix!
Glacial Speed!
Rising Weaver!
Here I come!
You picked the wrong fight!
Do it! Kisara! Frozen!
Hammer.
Looks like we won. Gotta break through!
I'm surrounded.
Not in your dreams!
Eat this.
Healing circle!
Rising Weaver!
More where that came from! Thanks for the healing!
Watch yourself, okay?
Yeah, you too!
Freaking does
Here,
it.
go for the weak point! Leave the enemy's arms to me!
No complaints.
Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
You're mine! You're finished!
Healing
Rising
circle!
Weaver!
Thanks so much!
Do it. I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw. Inspiration.
Lightning grenade!
Here I come! Demon Fang!
Dance in the wind!
This one's all mine!
I'll run you through.
I owe you, Tion.
Healing is what my arts do best.
Not a chance!
All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Nice one, Alpin.
Yeah, there's more where that came from.
Equipamento. Ó que delícia. Ah, mas é mais fraco, hein?
No choice.
Annihilation!
Sword Rain. This freaking does it.
Errou!
Freaking does it.
Razor Cyclone! Select the
Rising Weaver! I'm not done!
This! Mega Ray!
Rising Weaver!
Where are you going?
I'll tear you apart. Now I'm in the groove.
I'll heal
Vacuum
you all!
Blades! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off!
Here I go!
Rising Phoenix!
Now!
Rising Weaver!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
I'm even stronger than before.
Level up, é isso aí. Gostamos de level up.
That enemy looks strong. I bet it'll be worth our while to fight it.
They got me flanked!
Flame inside me! Yearns to be let free! Ignite!
Do it! More astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
I'm not done!
Smash you!
I'm
Now
not
I'm in
done!
the groove!
Do it!
We got the advantage!
Good. Just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry, cause Law's on it. The enemy wields ours too.
We'll soon see about that!
Take this!
You're mine! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Shockwave Flash!
Where are you going? Whoa! Hey, one at a time! Now! Back into the fray!
Inferno punch!
Burn!
Whirlwind snap!
Wind astral energy!
Double Demon Fang!
Step back, this one's all Law!
This bridge will hold itself together, right?
Most definitely. Though I won't make any promises.
Which one? Is it?
Cara, essa parte aqui foi bem lucrativa, cara. Esse mapa aqui dropou pra gente um monte de equipamento, mano.
Is it just me, or is anyone else peckish?
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Try this!
Tempest Whirl! Art expert coming
Lightning
through!
Flash!
Whirlwind snap!
Double Demon Fang!
Now you see what I can watch this!
Lightning condense!
Crush!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
First strike!
Neon astral energy! Full throttle!
Já era.
We're in good form!
E é com esse fragmento de granito aí que vai dar pra fazer os equipamentos lá, velho. Vai ser lindo.
Where are you going?
All did you hear it? Do it! Get on!
Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Right, next one!
I'm not done!
Already on it!
Ignite!
Your armor won't save me! Ready and raring!
Maelstrom!
Megasonic
Armor won't save you!
Sonic Thrust! Rising Wyvern! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Now!
You make quick work of it!
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out!
As impressive as always.
Do it! Totally!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
I've been doing really great lately.
Ow!
There! Go! And again!
É legal o XP aqui nesse mapa, viu? Quando zera, parece que pega uma relíquia lá que aumenta 80% de experiência. Aí vai upar rápido.
We are freaking invincible!
Something in the others truly are strong!
What about me? Ready and ready!
Glacial spear.
Here's evil!
Smash you!
Do it! Neon astral energy! Full throttle! We won that by a mile! This will be a delicious piece of cake! Here's evil!
Just getting started!
Freeze Lancer!
Far enough!
Here's confiscated! Go for the weak point! Frozen!
Hammer!
Thunder!
Right! Can't get out of this!
Easter! I never miss. I'm on a roll now.
Now I can let loose. You picked the wrong fight. Dragon Force! Dragon Shell!
Here's the evil.
Take this! Dragon Force!
Evil side.
Here's through!
Do it!
You got it!
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
No!
Shouldn't have messed with me!
Holy glimmer! And again! Radiant
It's over!
here! Now!
Mirage!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
My fists are crushing it out there.
Não vê nenhum lutinha aqui, nada? Ah, deve ter, não é possível. Tem, ó.
It's crazy to see rocks melt before our eyes.
Watch where you're going, everyone. If you fall, there will be nothing left of you.
Exactly. So don't try anything funny. Especially...
I didn't know you had that sort of trick up your sleeve, Dopeline. I would have figured rocks and plants would be too different for you to...
Gostosinho, né?
handle both.
Not necessarily.
Sério mesmo?
Callous. Calcified. Calaglia.
What kind of poem is that?
A sparse one.
Mas eu não quero esquivar, não. Eu quero enfrentar.
Denied! First try!
Try this!
There you are!
Run field!
Talon Hurricane!
Take this!
Inferno Punch!
Not in your dreams!
Hey, when did I get so
Here's
popular?
the ball.
Dragon devastation!
In a bind? Eat this! These fists have got your name on them!
Glacier Spear! Here's
Try
evil!
this! Inferno turret!
Eagle Dive! Now I'm in the groove! Now you see what I can do!
Demon Fang! Double Demon
I'm
Fang!
on a roll! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous Claw! Eat this!
I'm
I'll
on!
run you through! Burn in hell!
Lightning Orb!
Rising Wyvern! Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off!
This one's mine!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Dragon
I'm just
Shield!
getting started!
Healing Circle!
I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough on it.
Handle it!
Yes, ma'am.
Sword! Flawless Flight!
Destruction!
Glacial Haze! Evil! Here's an Purge Move! Magic!
Now we're on!
Sleep now! Lightning! Now for the
Demon
Dragon
Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Now!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
Art Expert coming through! There! Got you! Not in your dreams!
Here I come!
Punch!
Demon Fang!
Right!
Not kill! I'm not
Do
done!
it! Art Law!
Demons Descent! Flashing Fang!
Cara, esse...
The flashing parts are weak!
Tá tirando muito dano o maluquinho ali que bate com um soco, velho.
Select your
Inferno devastation!
Muito dano, velho.
Astral energy! Full throttle!
Not kill! I'm not done!
This one's mine!
Mirage! Sonic Thrust!
Raging
Here we
Storm!
go!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Step back! This one's all law!
Hi, Hoodle!
I'm on it! You're
I
mine!
never miss!
Rolling Denied! Anything in order is all mine!
Energy!
What's this?
Arcade Waterfall!
Come and get it!
I'm not done!
Get to work!
Don't mind if I do.
I'm just
Soda!
getting cool!
Flame inside me! Take this!
Glitter breath.
Does it!
Burn in hell!
Lightning orb. Tower vortex.
Ready to
Roller
go!
blade! River!
Astral energy.
Say no more! Shot!
Well done.
Take this!
Now you see what I can do!
Severing wind! Revival! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here, let me help.
I'm not done!
Do it.
Okay, here I...
Get toasty.
Bird strike!
Easy.
A breeze!
An easy breeze.
Muito material good, viu? Muita coisa boa. Espero que a gente pegue um TP pra gente voltar e fazer arma. Puta, é logo o boss, hein? Vai vir logo um bolado aqui pra nós, hein? Vamos ver que nível que vai vir essa peste. Se vier 40, tá bom. Puta que pariu.
What the hell is that thing?
Probably that monster Nath warned us about, if I had to guess.
Do you think this might have been where one of those lights that shot out of the wedge landed?
But why this location? If the purpose of the wedge is to harvest Dana's astral energy.
We can figure that out later. If that thing gets into town, it's going to cause chaos. We need to take it down and move on.
Let's go!
$47? Puta que pariu, mano.
But we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Here it comes! Focus!
On your toes, everyone.
E aí?
Ready? Suddenly turning tail doesn't seem so ridiculous.
Why? Are you scared?
Me? Are you?
Do you even have to ask? Of course I'm.
O que eu faço?
Focus up before we become that thing's lunch.
It's summoning Zoogle? Take care of them while keeping an eye on it.
Now I'm in trouble.
Ready. I'll heal you. This one's mine.
Sword Rain
Do
Alpha!
this all day.
You picked the wrong fight!
Here, let me help.
Away!
Here's a healing arc. First aid.
Take this!
Rolling
Take that.
Hurricane Thrust! Rising Phoenix!
Habitat field.
Now I'm in the groove.
Here, let me help.
Keep watching. Inspiration! I could do this all day.
Healing circle.
Carve through armor.
Dragon Swarm!
Reveal, mind if I do?
Shot! Explosive ring!
Amazing.
Not a chance!
These fists have got your name on them.
Here I come!
In a bind.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Eat this.
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara. Healing circle.
Big blast.
Win!
I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
Watch and weep.
Take this! No escape! Stardust!
Here, let me help.
Mirage!
Crumble.
I can't handle it.
Megasonic Thrust! Sonic
Now
Thrust!
in the
Sword
groove.
Rain Alpha! Rain Blast!
It's weakened.
This ends now!
Demon's descent. Flashing fang.
Easy. Way to go.
You're mine!
Armor won't save you.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Do not snap.
Lightning descent.
So much for sitting this fight out. Nope, that'd be silly.
Flame inside me! Yours to be let free!
I'm out of ammo. I'm all
Eagle fly.
Vacuum Blade!
Anything in armor is all right.
It looks like you've got this one covered.
That frickin' does it.
Here goes. Radiant
Here I
clear.
come!
Eat this. You're done.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Water, hear my call. Spread. Glacial spear. Here's evil.
Eagle feather.
Dance in the wind.
Demon Fang! Sonic Strike!
Eat it!
Infernal Torrent!
Ready to go! Healing Circle! Raging Cascade! Kisara frozen!
Hammer.
Let the marksman handle this.
Here come more!
We'll just have to keep fighting.
Leave the enemy's arms to me! I never miss!
Milky
Run
Blade
and
here!
run in your dreams!
Flaming Thrust! Rising Dragon!
Gemini
Watch
Aqua!
this!
Lightning Kinetic!
Knock
Do
it!
Inferno Punch!
My turn!
Too much to
No
handle?
escape!
Where are you going? Illuminated
Number one is-
Now!
Good well! Demons descend! Flashing Fang!
My turn!
By the
I'm
power
not
of water!
done!
Raging
It's over! Mirage! Dragon Form!
Real flame! Reload! Here goes!
Try harder! Not a chance! Not a chance!
Tempest Swirl! Up and in! Let's go! Gemini Aqua!
Try harder!
Confiscated!
Now! Take this!
Burning Strike!
Easter!
Tempest Swirl! Celestial Hammer! Now!
Strike!
Demons descend! Flashing Fang!
Not a chance! Mirage!
I'm on!
Lunar Corruption!
Now I'm in
Raging
the groove!
Storm! This one's mine!
Try harder!
Não dá pra bater no Nelson. O que eu faço aqui, velho?
Reinforcements incoming!
Not a problem! Don't mind if I do!
Eagle Assault!
Take this!
Armor won't save you!
Demon Fang!
More where that came
This
from!
one's mine.
Destruction! Eternal
Double damage!
devastation!
Now I'm in the wrong!
Kisara frozen!
Hammer!
I'll do
Now!
you all!
Take this! Ignite!
Not on my watch! Healing
tear you
Circle!
apart!
Let's take now! Damage! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! My
Raging
turn!
Hurricane!
Hurricane!
I'm out of skill!
Raining
Rip and tear!
Rising Wyvern!
Eagle Assault!
Confiscated! Healing Circle!
Now I can let loose!
Can't get out of this!
Thanks for the healing. Watch yourself, okay?
Raining
Yeah,
Alpha!
you too.
Raining Flash!
Burning!
Take this! More! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off!
Sobrou esse?
Healing Circle! Healing Force!
Pieces! Attack time!
Portal Blade! Easter!
Oh, now you're talking!
Here's the evil!
Ah, porra, mano. Nem vi o jubileu.
Big waterfall! I never miss!
Dragon Shell! I'll finish you here and now!
Sleep now! Get out there with Healing Circle!
Eternal devastation!
Get out of this!
Demon Fang!
I'll smash you! Let's tear 'em up!
Try harder! Not a chance!
Talon Storm!
No, this isn't looking good!
Here's a healing rush!
Burn it!
Holy Blade!
Portal Blade! Hurricane Thrust! Hurricane Thrust!
Watch it!
Sion, Astral Energy! Full throttle!
Will this help?
Healing Circle! It's about to strike!
Look sharp, everyone!
Ah, porra, mano.
Everyone all right?
We won't... Surrender. We won't retreat. Not yet.
Whatever you do, just please stay safe.
Resuscitation!
How are we supposed to take on something so big?
I'll handle it.
Alphen!
Watch and learn. That's enough! Go back down!
Olha, conquista alcançada. Derrote Malon. Nossa, eu tava me perguntando se eu tava fazendo alguma coisa errada, que não tirava a vida do bicho.
Everyone okay?
Yeah, I think so.
That thing scared the pants off me.
It felt like it had a different aura than other Zeugles, didn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't like the one that Almadria sicked on us either.
Its elemental astral energy variance was out of this world. It was like fighting a lord.
I guess it's safe to assume that if it came out of the wedge, it must have played some part in helping harvest astral energy. But what?
Perhaps a living spirit vessel? It's plausible, given the location. Or it may be part of a new force dispatched to regain control of Dana.
If we assume that monster was one of the 4 beams of light, we must have prevented something from taking place here.
I'd like to think so, knowing how much grief it gave us. But at least with that out of the way, we can keep moving forward now. Let's go.
Não deu nem um lutinho? Ah, mas deu... Puta, coloquei na errada. Ah, já até sei que porta que vai destrancar.
Tremendously. The speed and precision of your...
Aquela porta maldita que a gente tentou abrir várias vezes.
Hey, is that it over there?
Ó.
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.
Alvin?
Did you remember something?
No, but I have seen this starship before. This is it. This is the ship I traveled in when I escaped from Lenegis.
Three centuries later, and it's no worse for wear. I'll take a look at the internals.
Damn! I'm amazed it still works at all after all this time.
The past meets the present. really am from a different time and place.
Yeah, but you've got us now, Alphen.
Not only that, but you've helped out so many people, too.
Law's right. Rinwell too. You're one of us now. No more carrying the weight of history on your shoulders. You're a part of this world.
Right. Thanks, you guys.
How's it look?
It should fly. All internal systems seem to be operating. However, considering how long it's remained inactive, I suspect it will take some time before it's ready for takeoff.
How much time are we talking here?
Starship mechanics are not what I'd call my forte, so I'd rather not hazard a guess.
So we've just got to sit around here and wait? I'm terrible at waiting.
That's because you're a child. Oh, but how about we use this time to prepare and gather supplies for the trip?
Good idea. Who knows when we'll be back from Lenegis once we leave? We should prepare ourselves for every possible scenario before we go.
Let's try not to stay away too long. I'd hate for anything to happen to the place while we're gone.
Either we race ahead, or we take due precaution to ensure we have no regrets. I shall leave it up to you as to how we proceed, Alphen.
Works for me.
Acho que quando a gente embarcar aqui, não tem mais volta.
It's funny, isn't it?
What is?
All this. When we first started this thing, did you ever imagine we'd be going to Lenegis? After all, this is the sort of thing I was rebelling against when I ran away from home, right?
I'm sure Zephyr would be proud if he knew what his son was doing right now.
And a little shocked, too.
We're defying the order of things that have persisted for 300 years. Deep down, I knew our journey would lead to confronting Lenegis.
Yeah, you maybe, but you're a Renan. The rest of us can barely even picture what it means to leave Dana.
No offense to Shion and Dohalim, but it's worth remembering we're heading into enemy territory.
No offense taken, and this is no picnic for me either.
Remember, our aim is to ensure that both Lenegis and the Renan homeworld leave Dana alone for good. I don't think we'll be able to avoid a fight.
Is there no way we can talk them into leaving us alone?
The people of Lenegis?
Sure. I mean, we found a way to make it work with Shion and Dohalim, right? And it's not just us. If places like Menancia can do it, then why can't we?
Because there are still many of my kind who believe it was right and natural that Rena reigns over Dana. There are those on Lenegis who have never stepped foot on Dana. I doubt whether they'd even listen to Danans.
Look, none of us want to fight. But these are the same people who fired that wedge down on Dana. What happens next is on them.
Right. We're not going to sit back and wait for them to oppress us again.
Right.
Don't forget, there's also a good chance the Red Woman is somewhere on Lenegis. And wherever she is, we should find the Renaissance too.
That's right. If we can take it back, then Shion can finally get rid of her thorns. Shion?
Huh? Yeah.
Tá dormindo sentado, velho.
Where? Shion? Where'd Shion go? How could she just go off on her own? Shion. Shion! It's your thorns? But why? You okay? Just now, it looked like you used your maiden powers to suppress your thorns. You can really do that?
Stay out of my way.
Wait a second. Are you planning to go alone?
Shut up!
Why would you do this?
I told you to shut up!
I won't let you.
I mean it.
I refuse to let you.
I won't tell you again. Move or I'll shoot.
If that's the case, then go ahead and shoot me!
Mina é biruta, fi.
Do you remember back when I was stabbed? By Rolron?
Yeah. I thought for sure that he had killed you back there.
That wasn't the first time.
Huh?
The first time was when I was only a child. After that, no matter how often, I just couldn't die.
Couldn't die? So you're immortal? How's that even...
I believe you, Shion. But tell me how is something like that possible?
My thorns. They're me, but at the same time not. They're part of me. I have no idea why, but my thorns will never let me die. At least not before I'm meant to.
You can't die before your death?
When my thorns free themselves, it will be my death. I've seen it. A darkness that swallows up everything until nothing remains. It's a vision of oblivion I can't escape. I want to believe it's all just a bad dream. But no matter what I tell myself, I know it's not.
Yeah, but you... Wait. The whole reason you needed the Renaissance was to get rid of your thorns, right?
If I burn away what's inside, then what will happen to the rest of me? Right. Either way you look at it, I'm going to die. But if I am going to die, I figure I can at least take my thorns out with me. That's what I've been after this whole time.
That's why you turned your back on your fellow Renans and chose to fight with us, isn't it? And while we've all been fighting to keep on living, you have been with us fighting desperately to die.
That was the plan. But Then I met all of you. And before I knew it, I didn't want to die anymore.
Shion, don't lose hope yet. We'll find a way to save you. There's still time to.
It's pointless.
Why?
Because the darkness won't just consume me. The truth is, it will consume all of existence as well. It was only a suspicion at first, but ever since the Red Woman triggered my maiden powers, I've been more certain than ever before. It was then that I finally came to realize my powers were holding my thorns in check the entire time. But they don't anymore. Not since Lenegis, when the wedge fell. Every day, I feel the thorn's power growing stronger inside of me. Pretty soon, I won't be able to hold them back anymore. And when that happens,
They will consume all existence.
And that's why you wanted to leave by yourself. You planned to find the Renis Alma on your own and sacrifice yourself to stop the thorns.
But that's... too much. It's way too much.
when this all began, I didn't care what happened to me or anyone else. And what happened to the Renans or the Danans didn't matter to me at all. I know I have to die, but I don't want to. Not now that I have this. I wish we had never met. Then I wouldn't have to feel this way.
Shion!
Alvin?
Only living for the sake of dying is no better than being a slave. How can you endure this?
Alvin.
It's not fair. I don't care what anybody says. I won't let it happen! We can fight this! We'll fight until the end together. Isn't that what you said to me before?
Even if it should mean that it'll be the end of everything else, too?
Shion, what do you want? It's your decision, ultimately. But if you decide not to fight fate, I will. Even if I have to do it alone.
No, you won't be alone. I'll fight as well.
Count me in as well. I want to be a force for good, not hate.
And me too. I meant it with all of my heart when I told you before. Neither of you are alone in this at all.
You guys...
And I, for one, don't believe this venture is without hope.
Huh?
Shion is the descendant of a maiden from 300 years ago. Given the circumstances, it seems very likely that those events have some connection to her thorns. The true nature of which, I imagine we will discover as we make our way to Lenegis and uncover the truth of what's unfolding here.
I take it you mean we might find a way to get rid of her thorns and she'll live?
It's certainly possible. Though I suspect the nature of the Sovereign is connected somehow.
So be it. I've already lost everything I had once. And I won't let it happen again. Shion. No matter what happens from now on, we're right here with you. All of us are. You are not alone.
Muito mimimi, né, véi?
You guys. You're all so stubborn. Thank you, everyone. For right now, and a little while longer, I just want to hold on to this dream. And most of all, more than anything else, I want to be with all of you. So let's go. On to Lenegis.
É, mas eu não quero embarcar agora não. Tem aqueles bichos pra gente matar, tem os bagulho ainda, tio.
The end of the world. It's hard to believe, isn't it?
I believe Shion is telling the truth. What about you?
As a friend, yes, I want to believe her. Everything that's happened seems to point towards some sort of great danger that's lurking ahead of us. Still, it's hard to fathom something that could usher outright doom to the world. That those really are the stakes we face.
No, I understand. Even Shion doesn't seem to know exactly what will happen to bring it all about.
We have so many pieces of the puzzle in our hands, so many clues, yet the complete picture eludes us.
So where do her thorns fit in then?
Well, I imagine they must sit at the very center of it all. You remember the voice we all heard while we were inside the wedge, don't you?
Yeah, I remember. It was the will of Dana's astral energy come to life. Or that's what we all thought.
Right. And from that, we're able to hypothesize how vast concentrations of astral energy can become sentient. Let's return to when we found Shion in Pelegion. When her thorns went wild, they contained far more astral energy than any mere Renin would normally have inside them.
So you think those thorns might be alive too? That their will is what keeps her from dying? But why would they want to destroy the entire world?
As for that, I really cannot say for certain. Its goals still remain a mystery. It may be a mere fluke that her maiden powers have been able to contain it thus far.
You know, I've noticed since we've met that you like figuring out riddles.
Can you blame me? When one realizes that the world they once thought to be true is but a mere facade, they can't help but seek the truth. Especially when that deception has led to others getting hurt.
Dohalim?
I imagine the remaining pieces of the puzzle that we seek rest somewhere within Lenegis. As for what the final picture will look like, who can say? I think it's best we not dwell on it too much for the time being.
Right.
How you holding up?
Who, me?
Yes, you. You took a hit from those thorns again, didn't you?
Oh, that? That was nothing.
Compared to what Shion's going through, you mean? Still, even if you yourself might be willing to endure that kind of pain, that doesn't mean Shion wants to have to see you get hurt by her thorns, you know?
Yeah, I know. I'll be careful.
Shion doesn't know how lucky she is to have you around, you know? Dashing in to save her at the last minute.
Yeah, very funny.
I'm being serious. You went up and held her close like you still had that mask on, and you didn't even bat an eye. She really needed that. That's what I mean when I said you saved her. Just like you did with the rest of us.
I just want for Shion what we all have. The ability to touch someone without the fear of killing them. Those thorns have robbed her of the kind of everyday things we all take for granted. And it's not right.
You can say that again. It may be normal for us, but that doesn't make it any less special or important for her. I hope she gets what she wants. I have my own dreams, but a world without her, where she dies so we can all survive, isn't a world I want to live in.
Agreed. It's like more and more keeps getting taken from her, and I'm done with it.
Será que eles vão ficar juntos no final?
Can't sleep?
After everything we just heard, how could I?
Fair enough.
Xian's had to deal with so much on her own. Even when we were all laughing and celebrating, she just kept quiet and didn't say anything. I thought she was keeping her distance because of her thorns. That it was because she didn't want to hurt anybody by getting too close. I just figured that that was the type of person she was, you know? But it turned out to be none of that. All this time, she felt like she had to die and sacrifice herself for the greater good. But even then, she didn't think she could say anything to us about it.
I know.
She was so alone this entire time. How could I call her a friend and yet be so completely blind to everything she was going through?
I'm sure it made her happy, knowing you were there for her.
You really think so?
Yeah, I do. If she didn't think of us as friends, I don't think she could have ever opened up to us like that. You were a good friend to her before, and you'll be an even better one now.
Yeah, I really hope so. I want to be the best I can for her. When you think about it, we were all alone in our own way. But over time, we've all found ways to let each other into our lives. I hope Xian's able to do that one day too. No, I mean, I hope she's able to do that more. Lots and lots more. I think it'd be really nice if we could all just be there to support each other when it really counts. And forget about our grudges and pain.
Rinwell.
Did you know?
You mean about Xian?
Yeah, I didn't have the slightest idea. I mean, every once in a while I thought something seemed a little off, but I never could have imagined. It's like a completely different world was spinning around me and I couldn't even see it.
You and me both. I mean, I knew something was bothering her, but I could never quite figure out what it was.
You? But you're the one always looking out for her, aren't you?
That's what I thought. But in reality, I didn't understand it all. What I thought was helping and being there for her was actually just driving her into a corner.
At least you figured it out in time, though, right?
I don't think we're out of the woods yet. But yeah, you're right. We brought her back from the edge, and we're going to stop those thorns from taking her, no matter what.
Yeah, with all of us together, there's nothing we can't handle. Xian, the world, we can save everyone. And I mean it when I say we, Alphen.
I know. No lone wolfing it.
Hey, you're the expert on what my dad would say. Do you think he'd pat me on the back or tell me off?
Zephyr, I don't think that he'd have that much to say, to be honest. You're your own man now, Law. And you've already made up your own mind about what you want.
I guess he couldn't say anything even if he wanted to.
Law.
Sorry. I guess those of us amongst the living have enough problems to deal with, don't we? We'll need all our strength to save Xian. I'll probably end up worrying again at some point, but I guess I'll think it over more then. That okay?
Yeah, I think it is.
Será que dá pra descansar? Não, não dá não.
Hey, you doing all right?
I seem to cause nothing but worry. As much as I try to look like I have things under control, everyone still worries about me.
You're not the only one.
Hey, do you remember the first time you said I was your friend?
No? When was that? Sorry, I can't remember.
That's okay. It came so naturally to you, I'm not surprised you forgot. I was different back then. The Danans were not even people to me, and I knew I would always be alone. But in that room with Deadheim, when you called me your friend, it just shattered the wall that I'd built up around me. Because until that moment, I'd only seen you as a means to an end. I thought of you as a way to use the blazing sword, and to obtain the Renis Alma. But after that day, one time became two, and before I knew it, you'd made a habit of calling me and Dohalim your friends. It didn't matter that we were Renans. You cared about us as you would any other people. Then, everyone else started to call me their friend too, to think of me as their friend. Before then, I never even dreamed I could have that. I didn't want to die and lose you all. But I also didn't want to live if it meant you would all die in my place.
Shion.
But then I realized I'd only really been thinking of myself that entire time. After saying how I felt, and hearing what you all had to say, I finally understood that. Don't worry, it's okay. I'm not planning on dying anymore. I've met too many people along the way who I truly care about to give in now. So I'll fight. For Dana and for myself. I'll fight against my fate to preserve our future. And I'll win, come hell or high water. I don't know how we're going to do it, but I won't let the world end because of me.
It's going to be a long, hard road ahead, Shion. Our fight won't be over until everyone, both Danans and Renans, can finally live in peace. But I swear I'll be there with you, until the very end.
Thank you.
Remember what we learned back in Calaglia? There's no wall so high that we can't break it down.
Yeah, I think you may be right about that.
Everyone well rested? Then let's go. We depart.
Mas eu não vou embarcar ainda não.
Huh? Why are you staring at...
Mind if I join you, Law?
Hey, Alphen?
What's up, Law?
You ever find yourself just wanting to give Rinwell a pat on the back?
Law?
Not in a weird way. I'm just saying, she may be sassy, but she's also trying really hard, you know? And sometimes, when I see how hard she's working, I just want to walk up and encourage her. Is that weird?
No, I can see why you might feel that way. After all, she is kind of like a little sister to everyone at this point.
Right, exactly! But I'm worried if I do it the wrong way, she'll blast me with her magic. Or if not her magic, she'll sick Hootle on me to peck my eyes out.
Yeah, there's not much you can do if she's not feeling up for it. In fact, you're not the only one struggling to close that gap.
Huh? Has Hootle attacked you too?
No, I just mean because of her thorns.
Thorns? I don't remember Rinwell having any magic like that. That sounds more like Shion than... Huh?
Anyway, Hoodle's probably just worried that you're going to take Rinwell away from him. He's pretty protective, after all. Maybe your first step should be to make friends with him and go from there.
Right. That's a good idea, Alphen. I'll be sure to give that a try.
Thank goodness for Lost Thick Skull.
Let's make sure to kick ass tomorrow, too.
Que bom que é meio tapado, é foda.
You guys ready to hit the road? I know I am.
Não, antes de embarcar, meu amigo, a gente tem que voltar aqui. Onde que era? Aqui. Deixa eu ver se era... Ah! Essa porta aqui, ó. Será que é aquela chave que a gente pegou abre isso aqui? Ou será que é pra nave essa porra?
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
I won't forgive you!
My turn!
Carve now through all! Burning?
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
What's on the other side of this door, anyway?
Why ask me when you can just open it and find out?
This is...
Ah, sério mesmo, lutinho? Acredito.
But this is... Right.
Kisara. Oh.
Wow!
Nice one, Alphen.
Thanks. Gotta keep up with the competition.
Personally, I prefer Bologna.
Isso aí vem coisa boa. Tapa real.
Equipment.
Vestido de bruxa. Ah, vem coisa boa. São fortes, viu? Coisa fina aqui de lutinha, viu? Esses bichos aqui, mano, deve ser forte que só o capeta, velho. O campo de treinamento também vai ser legal pra gente fazer. Tem umas armas lá, só que a gente tem que ser nível mais alto, né? Bom, vamos dar um save aqui. Ó, peguei 4 níveis, velho. Ótimo. Quase, 4 níveis, mano, tá bom. Faz muita diferença, né, mano? E muito equipamento bom a gente pegou também. Muita coisa boa. Muita coisa boa mesmo. Certo, turma? Então, seguinte, o vídeo de hoje vai ficando por aqui. Certo? No próximo vídeo, antes de embarcar pra missão, vamos tentar matar esses monstros que estão aqui, né? E fazer também o campo de treinamento. Então acho que o próximo vídeo não vai ser tão longo assim. Vamos tentar fazer aqui essas missões que ficaram pra trás. Tem bastante missão pra trás aqui, né? E é tudo boss, cara. Tudo boss. Não sei se a gente já tem... A gente já... Tem poder suficiente... Ó, tem uma área aqui que eu não visitei ainda, cara. Ó. Não. Tem lugar pra gente visitar ainda, cara. Dá pra gente conhecer muita coisa. Inclusive, cara, deixa eu vir aqui agora só pra ver. Fiquei curioso agora, hein?
We finally made it.
Ih. Ó. Eu já passei aqui uma vez, mas não dava pra entrar. Agora dá? Agora dá. Loucura.
Seriously?
Here we go!
Aww.
Good grief. Remind me again why we're all
Então, antes da gente continuar,
just to find some fishing
vou fazer um
holes?
corte rápido aqui pra almoçar.
Better left
Pronto.
unquestioned.
Nós temos aqui algum material bom?
No, not at all.
Opa, já que os animais cresceram, antes da gente continuar, vamos pegar esses animais antes que morram.
I wonder where that fishing hole could be.
Coisa boa, hein? Vamos lá. 43.
Get in, get out. Now I'm in the groove.
Now, don't leave! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action.
Not a chance! Rising water!
Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade.
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
Olha lá. Ferrão de para... Ah, aqui vai dar material. Olha que fino. $54.
This'll be a piece of cake.
Not in your dreams! I'm expert! That'll bring you down!
Damn it! Demon Fang!
No further. You see what happened there is you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
Astral Arts?
That's my cue! Do it!
Shut him down!
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life.
Hands in the wind! Fury!
Take this!
In here!
Just getting started.
Rising water!
Here's evil!
I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
Wind after the
Here I come!
It's showtime! Whoa, you alright?
I'll be okay.
Pain! The flame inside is yours to be let free! Not today! You paid for that! Now I'm let loose!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Not in your dreams! I'll bring you back from death.
We turn the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
A new lease on life.
I'm just getting started.
Can't get out of this!
Glacial spear. Here's evil. In
The
here.
flame inside.
Neon, astral energy. Full throttle. A flawless victory. Naturally. I'm all
Ignite.
Stand.
You're mine.
That'll bring you down.
Armor won't save you.
Here's a healing art.
You're mine.
Now,
Hurricane!
astral energy.
Say no more.
Caralho, consegui ainda, mano.
I think I'm getting stronger.
Puta, dinheiro, mano. Os bichos aqui é forte, hein? Ixi, eu me tomei no cu, hein? Olha onde tá vendo os bichos aqui, ó.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Now I can let loose. Escape. Now I can let hold nothing back.
I hope this thing is meant
Double
for
bang.
Leave the enemy's art to me.
Milk and plate here.
Coming through. Ha! Now. Scarlet Inferno. Now
Take this.
I'm not done.
Here's a healing art.
I'm on it.
This should do it. I'm not done.
Illuminate here, God.
Be still.
Holy land. Here's
Now I'm in
evil.
the groove.
Freeze Lancer.
Tectonic
Water
force.
blade. Eater.
Force Malevolence. Healing circle.
Come on,
Water
Lord.
in the
Rising
wind.
line.
In the wind.
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
Radiant.
Demons descend. Flashing fang.
Você é louco, mano. Será que era pra eu estar aqui?
Yeah, I look pretty flashy out there.
So glad it met with your approval.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Not on my watch.
Rising Wyvern. I'm not done. It's over.
Armor won't save you.
Insects should stay on the ground.
Rising Wyvern. Ignite.
I'm surrounded. Flying free. Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than this one's got your name on it.
Action to action. Now, take this. You're out.
Here. Don't mind if I do.
Here I come.
I'm out
I'm not done.
Swallow that. I'll finish you here and now.
Escape. You're finished.
Now.
Demons descend. Flashing fang.
Easy. Way to go. I never miss. Up and out.
You're mine.
Let's go.
Finish time. Rising Wyvern. Burn.
All disasters. I owe you, Sion.
Healing is what my arts do best.
All mine can do is cause.
O bicho é forte, velho.
I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
Sion, astral energy. Full throttle!
My turn!
Glacial
I'm not
Spear
done!
goes on to your
It's
right.
over!
Here I come!
Dazzle!
Freeze Lancer!
Rising Falcon!
Thunder Field! By the power of water!
Take this!
Annihilate! No!
Rising Phoenix!
Illuminate the dark!
Rising Wyvern!
Holy Lance!
Rising Phoenix!
Do it! Tourmaline!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Step back. This one's all law.
Esse material que eu peguei aqui é pra fazer arma também. Tem bicho pra caralho, velho.
Brace yourself! This one's tough! Damn!
Here's a healing!
Double Demon Fang! It's this it?
Blow away!
Gente, aconteceu uma coisa no meu controle aqui, velho. Ah, acabou a bateria do meu controle.
This one's mine!
First strike!
I'll finish you here and now. Denied. Hey, when did I get so popular?
I never miss! Magic is on!
Take this!
Eagle
Strike!
fly.
Rising Wyvern!
Annihilate!
Here I come!
Select
Demon Fang!
Attack time.
Raise it now!
Demons descend. Flashing fang. Easy.
Way to go!
Crush!
Inferno punch.
You picked the wrong fight!
Healing circle! Air thrust! Let's do
Demon!
it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Ah, era.
It was a close thing.
Essas vespinhas aqui são de boa de matar, mano. Essa aqui a gente tem nível pra isso.
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil! Sleep now! Freeze Lancer! Not on my watch!
Here I come! I'm not done!
These things really get on my nerves!
Eternal devastation! Rising Wyvern!
Dueling! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
Raging Cascade!
Got fire!
I got it! Let him
Can't get out of this!
All yours!
I'm on.
Magic is surrounding us! Manta Ray!
Pierce through! Not a chance!
Now!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
I can feel my power growing!
Tô up.
This cavern is surprisingly big. Not to mention nice and cool, too.
The way the light from the glowing stones reflects in the water, it almost feels like a dream.
What, this damp and slimy place? Are we looking at the same thing?
Little help!
Take this! The flaming sun is yours to be let free! Burn in hell!
Lightning condemned!
I'll finish you here and now.
You are in tip-top condition!
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no? As impressive as always.
Here I hope that was improving.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Xion actually look flustered.
Get toasty!
Bird strike! Those bombs of yours are amazing!
Who needs a gun when you can send them flying?
I think who was hungry.
Funny.
Ah, aqui é um caminho assim. Bom, vamos dar uma olhada, né?
That was your stomach.
Ei, lá vem. Caralho, 4, velho.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
First strike! You're done! Lightning thrust! Talent storm! Rising falcon!
Thunder field!
Get away!
Lunar collision! Criminal aqua!
Double C down!
You get to dance that in your dreams!
Sword Ring Alpha!
Ready to
Lightning
heavy hat!
flash! Burn in hell!
I'll smash you!
One more time!
I'm on
Water!
I'm on a roll now!
Be still!
Here's evil!
An astral arch?
That's my cue!
Shut him down! You're mine!
I'm on
Portal blade! Evil fly! Infernal fly!
Can't get out of this! We got the advantage!
Good!
Just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry!
Entendendo mais nada aqui, velho.
Swallow blade!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! The picture of
Demon Fang!
No! You got
Caralho.
this all day!
I'll bring you back from death to this! If it's in the sky, it's mine! Illuminate the dark! I'll heal you all! I can't hold on much
I
longer!
won't give in!
You're mine!
Healing circle!
Sword Ring Alpha! Whirl away!
I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough of war.
Você também deixa aqui, ele vai lutando automático, né? Ele não usa os poderes, né? Mas tá bom.
Rising Wyvern!
A new
Take
lease
this.
on life!
Now you see what I can do!
Sonic thrust!
I hope this thing is medically approved!
Damn it! Watch and weep!
The picture of
Take this!
Lightning! Downfall!
Rising Wyvern!
Hear me! Flame of fury!
Picture of thrust!
Water! Hear my call!
Vacuum blade! Do it!
Ready to... This ends...
Nossa, tá todo mundo morto, velho.
Step back! This one's all law!
Cadê a poção? Aqui. Não, nesse aqui não. Caralho, quanto mosquito.
Little healing art!
Hey, when did I get so popular?
Denied!
Rising
Tear you
Phoenix!
apart!
Lunar corruption!
Not done!
That's freaking can't
Devastation! Rising
First aid,
Falcon!
now!
Don't leave! Hey! Throw them away!
Will this help?
No!
Here
You're
goes!
mine!
Slash! Healing
Flame
circle!
inside me yearns to be let free!
Back into the fray! Come forth!
Ready or
Lunar
not!
purity!
Not today!
I'll finish you here and now!
Here I come!
Pieces!
Lightning! Downfall! Lightning to death!
I can carve through armor!
Thunder!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Looks like it could be worth something.
Se tudo fosse como essa mosquinha aqui, já tava bem, viu? Como é que a gente tá de level up?
That enemy looks strong. I bet it'll be worth our while to fight it.
Puta que pariu. Puta que pariu.
yourself. This one's tough.
Where are you going?
I owe you one. Rising Wyvern! This one's all mine. I'll take you all on. Dazzle!
Flying free! Why can't they just sit still?
Xion, can you take care of that?
Demons descend! Flashing fang! Easy!
Way to go!
Here I come!
Captain Hurricane!
I'm not done! You're finished!
Inferno punch!
Rising Wyvern!
This one's mine!
Talon sword! You shouldn't have messed with me! No further!
Do it!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Will this help?
Now!
Eat this!
Strike! It's over!
Take
Rising Wyvern!
Now I'm in the mood!
Rising Falcon! Not today!
I'm on it!
Corruption!
Talon sword!
By the power of water! Searing flame! Raging
The
flame!
picture of hell!
Here, let me
Swallow
help!
blade! Try this!
That's
Infernal Torrent! Take this!
Watch this!
Double Demon Fang! This should do it!
Só tem 3 vivos ainda, velho.
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
My turn!
Will they not in your dreams?
Raining Slash!
Wind astral energy! Healing circle!
Denied!
I owe you one!
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, I hear.
Nope, that is silly.
Eat this!
Now we're on. Demons descend! Flashing fang!
Not a chance! No escape! Raining Slash!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
I've been doing really great lately.
Pra que vem coisa boa. Puta. Eu vou ter que forjar uns acessórios depois, viu? 5 desse.
I have a bad feeling about this.
In a vine?
Rising Wyvern!
Armor won't save you! Watch this!
Okay, here I go! Double Demon Fang!
Leave the enemy's arcs to me!
Já morri já, velho.
No complaints here!
Mega ray! Annihilation! Mega ray! No more playing nice! Searing flame! Rise and rend! Freeze lancer! Dance in the wind! Sleep now! I'll bring you back from death's abyss! I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Lightning orb! There's too many
I
of
owe
them!
you one!
Not done yet!
Dazzle!
I'll bring you down!
I could do this all day!
Rising Wyvern!
Hurricane! First aid!
Another one's all mine!
More where that came from! Magic reflex!
Here I come!
Do it! Xion! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Right, next one!
Already on it!
You picked the wrong
Raging
fight!
storm! Freeze lancer! Oh,
Dragon
body
Force!
wind!
Dragon Force!
Clearing flame!
Eternal
Damn
devastation!
it!
I'm on it!
Keep on
Come on!
roll now! Eagle time!
Mega
Take this!
Searing flame! Raging storm! Hold on to your heart! Here's the evil! Here I come!
Torrent!
Raging lancer!
Rising Wyvern!
Showtime!
Will this help?
Armor won't save you!
I wish I could brawl like you, Law.
Tem 3 ainda, velho.
Secrets, young mountain?
Yes, Master. Please, teach me the art of defense.
You want Grandmaster Kisara for
Here
that!
I come!
Here's a healing art! Tunnel!
Be still! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Something's wrong with me.
You just say the word and I'm there. I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Eat this!
Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Here, let me help!
You're mine!
First aid!
Mirage! No escape! Pierce through! Rising Wyvern! sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
Guess we don't know our own.
Tá bastante experiência aqui, cara. Só preciso de mais poder, né? Porque tô matando muito devagar ainda.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Get on in there with
This one's mine.
Rising Wyvern!
Come, that'll bring you down. Security!
I'm on it! Swallow blade!
Now,
It's turning devastation!
let's see what I can do.
Yours to be let free!
Holy land!
Take this! Rising Wyvern!
Get toasty!
Burn strike.
Right, next one.
You picked the wrong
Already
spot!
I owe you, Theon. Healing is what my arts do best. All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
Nossa, que pau, velho.
There's always room for improvement.
Eu já fui pros dois lados?
This won't be easy. Don't be such a pessimist. The waters are full.
Roll now.
Double demon!
Please now.
In a bind. With a tear.
Let's get you all tucked away. Back into the story. One more time. It's time to finish this.
Aí é foda, né, José?
Die! Consuming wildfire!
I'm on it!
Not my finest.
They're surrounding us. Back from death to this. Photon turn! Magic is there! A new leaf on life. Steel force! I'll bring you illuminate the dark!
You're mine!
Holy, this one's mine!
Here I come!
Now! Astral energy!
Say no more! Shot!
Well done!
You're mine!
Not in your dreams!
Talon Hurricane! You're mine! Eat this!
Mega ray win! Annihilation!
Rising Wyvern!
I'll put you through! Burning! Glacial spear! Heal evil!
Hurricane Thrust! I'm on
Astral energy!
São fortes os bichos, mano. Assim, a gente tá batendo bem? Tá, mas não pode vacilar, velho.
What I do confiscated!
I'll finish you now. I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
Here's a healing arc!
Here I come!
Healed!
Armor won't save you.
Do it! Hold on here!
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life.
I've used a bit too much healing.
Mas é uma área boa pra experiência aqui, viu? Ó, lutinho. Ih.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
I'm on it!
Not on my watch! Reload!
Rising the flame inside me! Yours to be let free!
Reload!
Inferno punch!
Can't get out of this.
Now!
Reload!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Shot!
Well done!
You're mine!
What?
I'm not
To the
done!
shadows!
Rising Wyvern!
Too much to handle! That'll bring you down!
You're finished! You're on! It's over! I'm on it! Here you are!
Ah, qual é, mano?
In here! Healing circle! I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Talon Hurricane!
Lightning orb! One at a time! Ready!
Here I come!
Not in your dreams! Searing
I can
flame!
carve through
Do it!
armor.
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
There you go, Elfin.
It's time to end this battle.
I'm right beside you.
Leave the charges to me!
Do it!
I'm not done!
I'll stop your movement! And I'll stop your life!
Now the flame inside me yearns to be let free.
Dragon
Take this! I'm not done! You're
Do
done!
it!
Swing left! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Don't push yourself too hard.
Fica ser um negocinho mais bolado, hein?
We should be able to cook here.
Rapaz, mas deve ter um bicho bolado aqui, velho. Coisa boa. Depois eu vou estudar direitinho pra ver como é que... Como é que a gente faz aquilo ali, velho. Para fazer uns acessórios bolados pra gente.
Alfin, do you understand what's on the line here?
What?
The fish, Alfin. With all these Zoogles around, nobody can give them a good home. Namely, my stomach.
Shion, we can't rush this.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
I've been thinking about what we discussed earlier. His reasons might not have been pure, but in the end, Dohalim still made Elda Menencia a place where Danans and Renans can coexist. I thought everyone would welcome that change, with open arms. I took pride in what we had without putting in the work to truly solidify it. After so much failure, do you think I even have the right to pursue my ideals?
It doesn't matter what I think. You've already found your answer, haven't you?
I know what I want to say, but I can't help but wonder if I'm being selfish.
Everybody makes mistakes in life, Kisara. Everybody. It's what you do afterwards that matters. But you already knew that, right?
Yeah. I won't look away from the world any longer. I'll do my best to confront reality, so that we don't lose anyone else, ever again. More to the point, Dohalim needs someone who can push him forward. I think we both get lost in our sorrow too easily when we focus on the past.
If we see that happening, we'll set him straight. Don't worry. We'll look out for both of you. I have to say, though, if you turned out this well modeling yourself after Miguel, he really must have been a great man.
What, you didn't believe me before? I'm pretty sure I've been going on about him since I joined up. If you need more convincing, I've got plenty more stories about him.
Maybe another time.
Don't worry. Once I finish folding these clothes, I'll go to sleep. Before we go, do you guys have everything?
Vou dar um save aqui porque... Nossa, mano. Não vai dar pra enfrentar isso aqui.
What's that huge Zoogle over there?
Stay far away from that thing, Rinwell.
É, não dá não. Pelo chat não dá não. Quando tem alguma chance, os bonecos ainda falam, ó... Meio perigoso, cuidado. Mas quando fala assim pra ficar longe... Esquece. Esquece que... É tijolada. Bom, mas tá bom, ó, 500 de PC, a gente evoluiu bem, a gente conseguiu progredir bastante. Cara, eu vou tentar pegar mais uns 2 níveis, não hoje, né, no próximo vídeo que a gente fizer, pegar nível 45 todo mundo, pelo menos, e eu vou ver se eu vejo aqui alguns vídeos de fazer uns acessórios legais pra gente dar um boost nesses personagens, porque eles estão fracos, né. O equipamento até que tá legal. O equipamento tá legal, armadura, arma e tal. Eu só tenho que ver alguma coisinha. Eu vou testar aqui algumas combinações pra gente fazer uns acessórios legais pra poder melhorar, porque os personagens estão fracos, velho, em relação ao acessório, tão fraco. Beleza, turma? Então esse aqui é o vídeo de hoje, tá? A gente vai ficando por aqui. Espero que tenham gostado. Deixem o like aí, comentem também nos vídeos e assistam as lives na Twitch, galera. twitch.tv/EvandroPiovan, link na descrição. Cola lá que das 8 da noite às 11 da noite a gente tá online, tá bom? Beijo, turma. Obrigado pelo vídeo de hoje. Até o próximo. Fui!